people who are watching the recording can do this part of the exercise as well. So we're going to each state what we are letting go of and what that is creating space for, that we are inviting in. And I'm going to use this as an example. This is actually an old thing that I have been meaning to burn, and so I'm going to burn it in our ceremony today. So I broke this board at a public speaking training, and I broke through fear of rejection to inspire self-love and creative power. And so I am going to burn that ceremonial right here and now, ceremonially burning through that. And I'm going to write in my notebook here what you all say, and then I will burn that ceremonially too. And anybody who's watching the replay, you can ceremonially put that energetically into this fire that you can see here. Krista is staying on mute, and she says she is releasing attachment to multiple storylines and creating space for spontaneity and even higher purpose. Releasing the storylines, especially those multiple storylines, that can get so confusing. Creating space for spontaneity and higher purpose. Okay. I wrote it down in an abbreviated version. Who would like to go next? Anybody got one? I'm making you think too much, too fast.
I can give you mine.
Yes, please.
Okay, what I'm letting go of is old soul contracts from past lives that no longer serve me, that I keep replaying out, that I don't need to replay out no more. So I'm releasing those and making room for focus and inspiration of things that are going on now in this lifetime.
Beautiful. Releasing the old soul contracts to make room for focus and inspiration. Love it.
Can I go next?
Yes, please, Kathy.
I still don't know when I'm allowed to talk, but anyway, can I go now?
Please.
Okay, I'm letting go of the physical pain that holds me back from moving forward.
Woohoo!
Beautiful.
Nice.
Letting go of physical pain and moving
It's time.
forward. Yes.
Yes, definitely.
Who will go next? Shall I just call on you? We could just go in a circle. Krista says, amen, and so it is, Kathy. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Joanne, do you have one? Here, I will unmute you. There you are. Oh, sorry about that. That was my fault. I won't unmute you. You do it, because we keep doing it together.
Am I okay now?
Yes.
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
I want to let go of my preconceived notions of who I am spiritually, to allow more room for Source to manipulate me a little better, maybe give myself more room to grow.
Woohoo!
Letting go of preconceived notion of who you are to allow Source to come through and be the more authentic you. Yes, beautiful.
Thank you, Krista.
Yes, thank you, Krista. Thank you for your cheerleading in the chat box. I love you. So, Christy, do you have one?
I'm just, I guess, letting go of any limitations that are non-beneficial, of course, and making room for like being in my power and staying in that power.
Awesome.
And also just that aligning with that divine truth as much as is best for me.
Oh, aligning with divine truth. I love that. Beautiful. All right, Linda, Jessica. Yes, Christy, it already is from Krista.
Hi. Can you hear me all right?
Yes.
I can hear you, yes.
Okay, actually, I should put on my video if I'm going to chat. Let's see.
Hello,
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, everybody. Nice to see everyone. Yeah, I'm releasing like past, like karmic kind of connections, polarized karmic connections, I guess, between masculine and feminine energies where I felt, oh, this is getting long. I'll say it again later, invalidated and disrespected for my divine feminine within, to make way for my psychic and healing abilities to blossom.
Nice. Releasing those past polarized karmic connections to make way for psychic abilities to blossom. Beautifully said. Thank you, Jessica.
Thank you, Krista. And so it is.
And so it is. All right, Linda, do you have one for us, love? Linda, are you able to talk?
Hello.
There you are.
I'm figuring out buttons.
Perfect.
I'm letting go of trying to follow everyone and everywhere and get myself more focused. Things feel so different now today. My crystals are I'm connecting so much deeper with my crystals, and I'm just going to work on developing my abilities, and it's wonderful.
Beautiful, beautiful. Letting go of everyone else's influence so you can develop your own ability and focus. Beautiful. Wonderful. So all of these beautiful prayers are abbreviated on this one sheet of paper, which I will now put ceremonially into this fire. And I have brought with me my rubies. This is tricky with the camera way up there. I'm trying to see what's on the screen. These are my special rubies that my sister encouraged me to buy for myself to nourish my heart. In Chinese medicine, the fire element goes with the heart. So it's passion and purpose. So when we do a ceremony with a fire, we are doing two things. We are burning away obstacles, burning away what is old and no longer serves us, but we are also igniting the heart fire, the passion and purpose, what drives us. And so we're going to go into the ceremony. Before we start, I felt called to bring this pyramid out. So this is an organite pyramid that was created by some of my Qigong friends. And I'm going to put this underneath the fire to amplify the energies. So that is going to take and channel all of the energies that come through towards the highest good. And it's like an amplification device, essentially, for that pyramid. So I'm going to switch us over to speaker view. Thank you all for joining us, all of you that managed to make it on live. And I'm going to mute everyone, and then I'm going to unmute Christy. And Christy, I'm going to ask you to set our sanctuary with your candle now. Did that work? You might have to unmute yourself. I don't think it's working for me.
Okay. There, I got it. Okay, yes. So we're just going to call in any and all beings of the highest light. And so we're calling in that highest source, whatever that is that you believe in. We're calling in the archangels, the ascended masters, any divine team members that serve in the highest and best way with the best intentions. They are all invited into our sacred space that we are creating here. I'm just going to light this white candle to call in those beings only of the highest light invited into our space. And so we're just creating like a sacred space, a container here. And you can just imagine like being surrounded in that white light. Your entire space, everyone's space is just surrounded in that white light. You can also imagine in bringing in that gold light as well. So gold and white, those always very good. And any other lights that you see, those are just the beings there. So you can just see, and anything that is coming to you that you see, just know that they are there, like I said, to serve in the highest and best way and with the best intentions. So those are the only beings that are allowed into our space. And I'll just do a generalized clearing of anything that is not that at this moment, to remove them from the space and your space. So inside and out, all around any part of your being. Just do an overall clearing of that space. Calling in those divine team members to assist. This includes anywhere that you are, your home or anywhere that you are at this time, all the way down to the center of the earth, as far around as possible, and all the way up as far as possible. Clearing that space now. And you may see that those beings of the highest light coming in closer and closer. So we're just going to ask that they be here with us. And that is it. So I will let Kira start with her process, and as once she's done with hers, we will do we'll go through the elementals.
Beautiful. So Teresa, I would love to have you share what you will be calling into our space, what you'll be burning and calling into our space, and then I'll go on with mine.
Well, what I'm burning comes from Peru, and that's where my ancestors are. So I'm calling in all the ancestors from Peru for this ceremony of the highest light, of course, And what I'm burning here includes Palo Santos, rosemary, lavender, eucalyptus, frankincense, and myrrh. And it's to bring relaxation, clearing, rejuvenation, and positive vibrations. And of course, later on, I'll be calling in the fire dragons and the silver dragons and some unicorns, but that's later. Smells so good. Ooh, flamey. And so really I'm calling in the ancestors from all four corners of the earth. I'm calling in the mother in the earth, the father in the sky, and I'm calling in all beings of the light to be with us here and now, and to loan us their wisdom and their power, and to wake us up to our own wisdom and our own power at this time. And that's all.
Very nice. Thank you, Teresa. Now we have all of these amazing beings here with us, the higher self, the guides, the ancestors. And so the first thing I'm going to burn is going to be some sweetgrass. Now, in the fall season, when the leaves are falling from the trees and the gardens are finishing up, it's the time of harvest, and there's a natural sadness sometimes that comes through. And sometimes we don't know why we're sad. Sometimes we think it's because of a certain life situation, but really it's a natural part of the cycle of the seasons that we feel sadness right now. And so this sweetgrass is going to be burnt to clear out any grieving and to send any grieving spirits on their way. So this is going to be burned first as a clearing, or I mean, not first, but it's appropriate coming right after we called in the ancestors, that the ancestors are here for the highest good, and any grieving, any sadness can be utilized for the clearing and cleansing purpose that it holds. I'm actually going to throw some of this onto the fire to get the full effects. Oh, that was not smart. Now my hands are black, but that's okay. You'll all forgive me, I'm sure. There we go. For the grieving, the letting go. Oh no, this is melting. I put my things too close to the fire and they're melting, so that's not good. I have to move them over. Now I'm going to burn the Palo Santo. This is continuing to bring in the sweetness. So as we allow the tears to flow when we're grieving, and the tears flow, it releases the bitterness and it invites in the sweetness and light. So now we're inviting in the sweetness and light. In the fall season, just before the leaves die, they turn brilliant colors of red and orange and gold. And so feeling that, how even the passing of what is old can be beautiful and sweet and lovely. So enjoying that release, letting it be easeful and sweet. And we'll continue clearing with some sage. I know a lot of people like to burn sage. This is a good opportunity for anybody at home who wants to burn something now, while I'm clearing all the energies and connecting to the spirits of the sacred herbs, you are definitely welcome to burn whatever you have that you like to burn on your altar, or just receive the energies from these sacred herbs. The next one that I'm going to burn is from Christ in the Desert Monastery. Yay, Krista's burning some Palo Santo. So this is made from evergreens that grow in a monastery in Santa Fe, New Mexico. I'm going to show it to you because it's so pretty. Let me see if I can get it in the camera view, in the light. I guess you can't really see it very well. I'm trying to get the light on it. It's so pretty. It has evergreens, so cedar, but then it has flowers. So it has these petals. And this is one of the most sacred places that I have been blessed to visit in my life. This monastery, Christ in the Desert Monastery, is a really big open building with big trees for beams. So we're honoring the wood element here. The wood element is releasing the anger and inviting in compassion for yourself and healthy boundaries. And in this beautiful monastery, there are big windows that look out on the rock face. And right there in the rock is a Buddha face. So when I was there, I was connecting to the Christ light and the Buddha, the Bodhisattva. And so right now I'm calling in that pure Christ light that's shining through each one of us. And the Bodhisattva, really those two things are the same. They're the one and the same, that pure lightness of being, connecting to your own true nature, to that part of you that is pure, like fresh snow, like a newborn baby. So breathe that in. I'm sending this to you on the smoke. It's coming to you wherever you are. Breathe that in. Feel yourself inside awakening even more to the pure, authentic you coming through. And now I'm going to burn this white copal, which also comes from Santa Fe, New Mexico. And the copal is like a tree sap. So it looks almost like white amber. And this copal is connecting us. It's again connecting us to our nature, but our nature of being connected here on the planet, the way that all life is connected, the way the trees are connected through their roots, the way that we are here to lift and uplift and support each other. So this is connecting us in community. So even if you're watching this on the replay, you are part of this synergistic connection of energy right now. And so I'm sending this out to all of those who wanted to be here and weren't able to manifest it in the moment, that they're also receiving the blessings through their intention of creating. Oh, that smells so good. We're creating an expansion and abundance that touches not only those present here live, not only those who watch the replay, but everyone who has the intention to connect with their higher self and to take off the masks that have been placed on them through their conditioning and to upgrade their DNA and step into a higher version of themselves. This blessing is going out as a ripple to touch the entire planet right now. And this last thing that I will burn for our ceremony today is frankincense. So this frankincense is going to connect us to deep wisdom, to the knowing that we don't have to know everything, but that we can receive the messages one step at a time. And as long as we follow those messages, we will be guided to our highest self, our greatest existence on this planet, to share our gifts. So calling in all of those energies of wisdom and abundance, purity, lightness of being, authenticity, feeling purified and renewed. We're going to move right from here into a movement practice as we're continuing to receive these energies. Come into standing, or if you're sitting, then sit towards the front of your seat. The feet are flat to the earth. The hips are heavy, the knees are bent. And take the hands into this big round shape, aiming at the belly. Now pause here and breathe. Just feel yourself fully in the moment, in your body. Take your awareness with your breath, breathing fully and deeply all the way down into the earth. Imagine your roots growing deep down into the center of the earth. And then imagine them growing out wide until you're all touching each other. We're all connected. Our roots are tickling each other's roots like we're tickling each other's toes. And now with your next breath, breathe in energy from the earth. And with the exhale, feel yourself resting on that earth energy right in the center of your belly. And then open your crown and breathe in energy from the heavens. So the energy from the earth is heavy and dark, like water or earth. The energy from the heavens is light and bright. And they're swirling together, making a Tai Chi symbol, what you would think of as yin yang, the energy of heaven, the heat, the warmth, the brightness, the pure light of consciousness swirling together with the energy of earth, the deep, dark, heavy, silent wisdom, creating a synergy that is you, the energy of life, spiraling within. Feeling the balance. We're standing here at this full moon equinox, balanced between summer and winter. So feel the balance right now within you, the feminine and masculine energies swirling together in balance, allowing you to feel supported and grounded and also light and expansive and free at the same time. Now we're going to just breathe into the arms, expanding with the inhale, growing larger, condensing with the exhale. Imagine you're holding the full moon between your hands. With each inhale, it grows brighter. With each exhale, as you condense that energy, it grows stronger. 3 more breaths like this. Fuller and deeper with each inhale. Relax the body with each exhale. 1 more, even bigger. even softer on the exhale. Now pause in stillness. We're going to do a breath here that is called bellows breath to stoke the inner fire. So it's a double inhale and a double exhale. And on the inhale, the belly relaxes. With the exhale, the belly contracts. So I'll start and then just follow along as you get it. Slow it down. One more. Hold for a moment on the exhale and then return to natural, full, deep belly breath. Visualize that fire that you built inside of you, growing stronger and brighter. It's burning away what no longer serves you, and it's lighting your personal spark of inspiration and insight. We're going to do that bellows breath again. The second round, add in some action in your perineum. If you don't know what the perineum is, it's the muscles between the genitals and the anus, right at the root chakra. And so this is a drawing in and up to pressurize your inner fire. It's not a squeezing tight. It's a gentle drawing in and up, just visualizing a ceiling at your root to build that fire even stronger. So again, follow me. Slow it down. One more. Hold for a moment on the exhale, and then slowly return to full, deep belly breath. This time, bring your hands together just below your navel. You can rest them at your lower belly, creating this shape where your thumbs touch and your fingers are cupped inside of each other. This is like creating a cauldron, similar to how I have this metal fire pit here with the fire in it. This is your fire pit, your brazier that you're holding your fire in and sending it up towards your heart. So the fire in your belly is digesting the emotions, digesting what needs to be released, and you're sending it up to your heart to ignite your passion and inspiration. So feel that fire gently licking on your heart and lighting your passion and purpose. And now we're going to use it to purify the heart. So take the feet a little wider. Even if you're sitting, you can take your feet out a little wider. And then inhale, drawing up from the belly to the heart. Exhale, push out. Inhale to the center. Exhale, sink down and push forward. Inhale to the center. Exhale, press up towards the sky, lifting the weight of the world off your shoulders. Inhale to center. Exhale, press down, like pressing down the rising tides of life. We're going to do it again. Inhale to center. Press out. Create space for your heart fire to grow stronger and brighter. Inhale to center. Press forward, pressing away what no longer serves you. Create healthy boundaries to grow. Inhale to center. Press up, giving it back to the heavens. Relax the shoulders. Inhale to the heart. Exhale, pressing down. We'll do it one more time. Inhale to the heart. Purify. Create space for your wings to grow. Inhale to center. Create healthy boundaries. Know when to say no so you can give freely without being depleted. Inhale to center. Press up, lifting any weight off of your shoulders. Inhale to center. And one more time, press down, give it back to the earth. The earth is there to take the old energy, to recycle it and make new, fresh energy. So gather that up, bring your feet in a little closer. We're gonna make the sound ha for the heart on the way down. Ha. Feeling it nourishing the heart and purifying the whole body. Inhale, gathering. Ah. We'll do it 3 more times. Inhale, wide, gathering all the healing light of the universe. Ah. 2 more times. As we nourish the heart, we nourish the entire body, mind, spirit. Ah. 1 more. Ah. Pausing. This time, bring the hands up to shine a light on your heart. Imagine you're pressing beautiful red, gold light into your heart, receiving that full nourishment. And now we're going to clear out the lungs. The lungs are what carries the grief. The fall season is connected to the lungs, the element metal, and the emotion of grief, and also self-honor. So when we allow ourselves to grieve, we are honoring our true self. When we hide the pain, it just comes back to bite us. So turn the palms down towards the earth. Imagine you're feeling the flames right now warming your hands, giving you energy to go on. Bring the first finger and thumb together and breathe in. Breathing in healing white light. Exhale, palms up, give it back. Breathe in white light of self-honor and respect. Exhale, allowing the grief. 1 more time, silent. And the next time we're gonna add the sound shh, like you're hushing a child. You can imagine you're comforting your inner child here. So breathing in, shh, honoring yourself, allowing any sadness to flow out. Shh. 3 more times. Shh. Relaxing the shoulders. If you need to bring the hands lower, you can. Shh. Feel how as you open the lungs, you create more room for the heart to feel. You create room for the heart to heal. 1 more time. And pause with the hands cupped before you, as if cupping your hands at a crystal spring, receiving pure white light energy, maybe tinged with gold and red, flowing down through your hands into your heart. And then aim it in, gathering it close to your precious inner child. And now we're going to make a ball shape. And again, take your feet a little wider here. Inhale, expand your ball like you're creating that yin yang, the Tai Chi symbol. Exhale, condense it as if gathering the female and masculine energies and swirling them together in your heart. Turn your ball over, and we'll do the same thing on the other side. Inhale, expand. Exhale, coming together, condensing the energies, merging them as one within your being. And here we'll sink down a little bit, take a breath, and then as you exhale, roll the ball from the top hand out as if giving it back. Draw the pinky fingers back, pressing out, and then turn the palms towards each other. So the other hand comes on top, turning the other way, pressing out. Inhale to center, exhale. This movement is for the heart. So imagine you're drawing in inspiration and passion and giving up any heartbreak or sorrow. We're going to add the sound next. So you can also take it a little bit more active. You can stay slow, or you can be like a warrior of the heart. Ha, 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 ha. Now bring the feet in a little closer. Keep going, but softer, quiet, moving it from the Jing, the physical, through the heart, mind, the Qi energy, and now to the Shen, the spirit. So soft and slow. It's like your hands are clouds. Now coming back to center, begin to turn your ball over and over from one side to the other. Feel yourself glossing over the surface of your energy ball like you're holding the full moon in your hands, like you're polishing a pearl of energy. Condense it so it gets smaller, lower, and closer to you. And into this magical pearl of energy, your personal hand-sized full moon, put all of your personal intentions, all of your good thoughts and prayers, all of the wisdom from your higher self right into this ball. And then aim it at your belly, one hand over the other. Take a deep breath and press it in. Imagine you are shining a light from your hands into your belly. At the core of your belly is a brilliant white light orb, like the full moon or like a sun inside of you. And as you shine this light from your hands, that white light orb grows brighter and stronger. It's spinning faster and faster, stronger and brighter. Receive that light as you give it to yourself. Feel yourself coming into perfect balance right now. Giving and receiving, growing stronger and brighter. This energy inside of you is filling you up now, overflowing. You are a pillar of light. Feel it expanding from your belly to every part of you. Feel it even at the centers of your bones and even out several feet outside of you, shining like a beacon, calling in the highest energies of your highest good, calling in the spiritual support the physical support that you need, the strength and willpower to follow through with all of your intentions, the wisdom and grace to guide you on your path of highest good. Breathe in that space, feel it, be it. You are that. Now gently massage your belly, sealing it in. Now we have created the golden elixir of immortality, so we're going to use it to heal. So first rub your hands together like you're making a fire between your hands. Make it hot, hot, hot. You're stimulating your Lao Gong point in the center of your palm, which is where you can project energy. And you're also connecting the two hemispheres of your brain, bringing yourself more and more into balance. When your hands get really hot, put them over your eyes. See yourself healing your eyes. See red, gold, and purple light flowing into your eyes, flowing through your eyes, through your optic nerves, right into the back of your brain, the occipital lobe. Feel that energy as it flows through your brain, nourishing your pituitary gland, your pineal gland, your hypothalamus. All the different little synapses in your brain are receiving pure light energy, growing stronger and brighter. Now take it and wash it over the top of your head. You can touch or just hover outside, feeling it energetically. Go across the tops of your shoulders, around the front, all the way down the backs of the legs, around the feet, and back up the front. And then we're going to pack it in, packing it into the shoulders, the arms, the hands, under the arm. Brush it down the side and the other side, packing it in all the way down, all the way back up, down the side. And then the chest. This is a really important place to do tapping and pounding. And right in the front of the shoulder, this is the grief point. So if you're having upwells of emotions, this is a really good exercise to use. You can use your fingertips or your knuckles. And then the center of the sternum, this stimulates the thymus gland and the immune system. This all stimulates the immune system because the lymph is in here too. So it's good to do the Tarzan pretty regularly, and you can make the noise if you want. Oh, releasing whatever needs to come out. And then the belly, pat your belly, rub your belly, rub the creases of the groins, rub your kidneys, stimulate your adrenals this way. And then rub the outer hips, releasing the gallbladder channel. And then we're going to do what is called tenacious happiness. So this is going to start with a movement that follows the toroidal field, which goes up the center, out and around. And it's called tenacious happiness because sometimes life gets heavy and we have to remind ourselves to lighten up. Sometimes we have to make ourselves be happy. Sorry, I'm trying to adjust my fire so it doesn't smoke on me so much. Okay, pardon me. Try that again. All right, so it goes like this. Ha! Big breath. Ha! Ha! And now we're going to do it 3 more times, but this time we're going to hit our glutes on the way down. Ha! 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 Tenacious happiness. So we're going to transition into the meditation, but I'm going to, just before we transition into the meditation, I'm going to teach you all a dragon breath. And Teresa may have another breath that she wants to do at the beginning of the meditation, and that's fine. We can do as many breaths as possible, because breath is the most important thing that keeps us alive. It is what keeps us alive. We can go without food, we can go without water, but we can't go without breath and still be animated in this physical body. And so breath is the life. So we can do as much of that as possible. So we did the bellows breath. Now I'm going to teach you a fire dragon breath to prelude into the meditation. And I think in between, Christy may pop on with some frequencies for us. I'm going to see, I had my chair set up over here earlier, and the smoke is going that way. So I'm going to see if this will work. I definitely want to be seated for this one. Let's see if we can, I think you can see me. Okay, so, so the way this breath goes, many of you have watched my videos, so you've done a basic warrior's breath with me. This is a little bit different. This is a fire dragon breath. And so I'm going to show you, there's a little bit of a spinal ripple that goes with it. That's why I'm turning sideways. The spinal ripple is like, it's like a wave in your spine. So there's a little bit of a spinal ripple, but it's not important to really get the spinal ripple. It's just something you can play with. I think it feels really good on my back to do that. So it'll be big, full, deep breath into the chest and then out the mouth. That's the fire dragon part. Let's do 6 more. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Hold for a moment. Swallow, relax your shoulders, round your belly, and just exhale softly, feeling that dragon energy starting to come in through the fire and the breathing. Relax. I'm being called to do that one more time. So I'm feeling the number 13, and so we're going to do 13 fire dragon breaths. We're going to exhale softly, and then we'll rest in silence for a moment. And then if Christy wants to pop on just before the meditation, then that will work well, and then we'll transition naturally into the meditation, however that flow works. So 13 dragon breaths. Let's start this time with an exhale just to sync up our breath. So I'll count to 3, we'll exhale, and then we'll do the 13. So 1, 2, 3, exhale. Inhale, back. 2, 3. Calling in the fire dragon. 5, 6, 7 is heaven. 8 is gate. 9 is shine. 10, we begin. Magic 11. Slow it down for number 12. And number 13, hold at the top. Swallow saliva, relax the shoulders, relax the belly. Exhale, so soft, so smooth. The flame does not move in front of you. Feel that dragon energy all around you, swirling around, the flame energy, the passion and purpose, the beauty of life. So whenever you're ready, ladies.
Okay, I'm going to start with the elementals. We're going to do the fire elemental, of course, because that's where we're at here. Passion and purification. So this is what it looks like. So I'm going to send these energies out. Okay. And next we're going to do water. The water elemental, energy flow and moving forward. Okay. Sending this out. And this works live and on the replay. Okay. And the next is the earth elemental for strength, support, and grounding. And Kira, as you were doing your process, I was bringing in any frequencies from the trees, from the forests, any from Mother Earth that were coming in, and any others that were supportive, that were most beneficial. Just bringing in any and all elemental energies and any others that were best to bring in. Also bringing, if you've noticed with this one, there's like amethyst surrounding it. So this reminds me to bring in any other of the crystals or the minerals, bringing in those energies from any kind of like I said, the amethyst is coming in, rose quartz. And right now, if anyone watching this live or on the replay, if you're thinking of your favorite stones, your favorite crystals, your favorite gems or minerals, whatever they are, if you think about those now, I'm just going to ask that you receive those energies now, those frequencies of those now. Okay. And next we have the air elemental, which is inspiration and freedom. Okay. So bringing in these frequencies now. Okay. And the last one is the space elemental, which is guidance and clarity. Okay. So bringing that in now. Really reconnecting with any and all of those galactic energies that are for your highest and best good. That divine guidance, that divine assistance, that divine healing and intervention even, just inviting that in. Any and all that is for your highest and best good. Okay. And bringing in the energies, which I already did. We were doing this earlier as well. I could feel it coming in from the beginning. Bringing in those dragon energies. Bringing in the dragons. And just for, as we're going through the meditation with Teresa, whatever she is walking you through, whatever she is guided to, you will receive those energies, those frequencies. Okay, but when you come to the dragons, just for a visual, I've got Venus here. She's one of my organite dragons. So she's an organite mix, but she's got the rose quartz there. So that'll kind of give you a visual for that's the female dragon. So I'll be sending out the energies of that. And then I've got Solomon, my male dragon here. Okay, he's lapis lazuli, but mostly amethyst and an organite mix as well. So I will be calling upon them to bring in any and all dragon energies and any others that want to come in. And along with that, I have the Dragon Power Matrix, the inner strength and protection. So this is the dragons. So everyone will receive this, as well as any and all of my the healing frequencies that are wanting to come in, including Atlantis Returns healing, the energy healing symbol for healing and rejuvenation. I'm kind of being guided at the end after the meditation to do the spell and incantation for the that we discussed, it's the light wave restoration spell and incantation. It's for eternal youth, anti-aging, and full body restoration. So I'll be doing that after the meditation. So, but this was the Atlantis Returns one. So you may see these or any other symbols throughout the meditation. Just know that they are in our energy field. We have many, many symbols throughout our energy field, and they're there for you to accept and to receive whenever it is best for you. So I see them just kind of they're everywhere. And so you have all of those symbols. You know, there's plenty of symbols like Reiki symbols. There's, you know, Reiki uses a lot of symbols, and there's just all kinds of angelic symbols. But there's also codes all around us too. Codes and frequencies and morphic fields, they're everywhere. So just know that all of those are in your energy field, and you can receive those at any time. And so just invite them in. But the codes, I mean, there are all kinds of source codes that we receive every day. So I'm just going to open up everyone's, the multi-dimensional integration system that allows you to receive those frequencies, those codes more easily and effortlessly. And so just opening that up to what is for your highest and best good. And like I said, you will be receiving healing and frequencies and energies throughout the meditation. So, Teresa, I'll let you get started with that, and I will continue with this. And throughout this, you will also receive, your chakras are going to be aligned and balanced as well.
Awesome. Thank you, Christy. I love that stuff that you bring to us. So we're going to do a lot of imagination and going on an amazing trip. So whether you close your eyes or you open them, just whatever's good for you. But what I want you all to see is to see all of us, those of us here, those on the replay, all sitting in a forest around a fire. And this is a flaming hot fire. The fire's dancing and it's kissing the sky. And we can look into this fire and we could feel the warmth all around our body. And we're hearing the drumming, and it's a fast beat, that boom, 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 boom. We hear the drumming, boom, boom, boom. We're looking into the fire. We're mesmerized by the fire. We're mesmerized by the drum beat. And as we're looking in the fire, down at the bottom, beneath all the logs in the fire, you could see the fire salamanders. And salamanders kind of look like lizards, but not. But they're there in the fire, and they're running around, and they're really happy, and they feel our energy, and they're here to support us. So keep listening to the drum beat. Keep yourself mesmerized by the fire as we watch the fire, and we're relaxing and we're grounded all here together in this beautiful forest around the fire with all of our energies in a big, big circle. And now I want you to notice that as the flames are dancing and twisting around and they're turning into smoke above, you can actually see the double helix of your DNA. Each of us has our DNA stretched out before us. And at this time, as we see our DNA enlarged and right in front of us, send your intention of what you want done to your DNA. Do you want your blueprints and codes to be opened? Are you sending healing in? Are you lengthening and strengthening your telomeres and your codons? Just feel everything that you would like to do with your DNA, because it's right there in front of you at this time, spiraling up. And even as we continue hearing that drum beat, boom, 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 and the salamanders now are running around fast, and they start popping up out of the fire now, and they're flying up into the sky, and we see the full moon up there, and we see the salamanders disappear. And suddenly in the sky, we see a fire dart there, a fire dart there, and a fire. We see the dragons are up above, and so we're going to do the dragon breath the way I've learned it to call them in. And so it goes like this. Let's keep doing this as we see them getting closer and closer. And all of a sudden the drumming stops. We hear our heartbeats, but they're so loud. They're so loud, our heartbeats, and we turn around and we can see that the dragons have landed and they've surrounded us, and we're hearing their huge, beautiful hearts too. We hear their hearts beating all around us with excitement. They're giving us their energy. And we're each going to step up now and go to the dragon that calls to you. Many more came. There's more dragons that came than people did because they're doing other work to support us with the fires. Go up to the dragon now. They're here to support you. They're a different kind of an angel. Go up to your dragon. You can touch his face. You can scratch him under the chin. You can feel along his neck. Walk up to your dragon and put your left hand on the dragon heart and hold your right hand to your heart. Feel them now beating as one beat. The dragon and you are breathing and beating the same. Now at this point, you have a choice. As this dragon is breathing before you, it is inviting you to either climb on it and have a ride, or to meld with it and have a ride. If you're going to climb on it, go ahead and climb on it now. If you're going to meld with it, notice that your heart melds right into the heart of the dragon. Your neck goes long and you can see with dragon eyes. You can feel your arms stretch out and become magnificent wings. You could feel your tummy growing long and your feet growing into powerful dragon legs. So either way, whether you're riding it or whether you're melding with it, feel the power of the dragon with you or beneath you, and feel that. And they're going to take off into the full moon now. Feel the power beneath you as they fly, higher and higher, spiraling into the sky, taking us up higher and higher above the trees. We can look down and see the campfire down below. And up in the sky, the other dragons that come, they're making rings of fires. These rings are humongous and big rings, and they're all together because you can see we're going to fly through these rings. But let me tell you what each of these rings are for. The dragons are going to clean out, purify, just purge everything from our lives that doesn't belong to us, everything that doesn't serve us any longer. The first ring is from the ages of 0 to 7. The second ring, 7 to 14. The third ring, 14 to 21. The next ring, 21 to 28. Do you see how the rings go like that? And they keep going and they keep going and they keep going. And so the dragons are all getting ready to fly through. And as we fly through each ring, they're going to be spiraling through. Just like our DNA is a spiral, we're going to spiral through these rings. And so like a takeoff at the airport, the dragons are all lining up. And we're beginning to go through. Feel these flames around you. Feel us going through the first tube, cleaning from our earliest childhood beliefs that no longer serve us. Things from well-intended people that weren't right for us is all burning away. And now we're getting older and going into the next ring, and we're burning away all the things from teachers that don't serve us anymore. Teachers who didn't know how to handle things any better than to tell you things about you that weren't true. Things that your friends have said, things that you heard from anyone. Everything's burning away as we go through each of these ages. Everything that does not serve us is burning away as you spiral through each and every one of these hoops. Some of us are going through more hoops than others. I'm still going. And now the dragons are reassembling. And now they're going to bring us back down to the ground. So they're spiraling slowly around the fire that we see down below. We always got our focal point on the fire. And they're spiraling down and down and down around the fire. And now we're going to slide off the dragon or unmerge yourself. And the dragon is now working with Saint Germain. So feel Saint Germain's energy come in. Feel Archangel Raphael's energy coming in. And feel the energy of Archangel Michael. He's going to be cutting some cords now through our past lives. Now, through all of our past lives, we've had different sorts of contracts. Some of them we're still adhering to that just don't serve us any longer. We need contracts, even though they may feel uncomfortable, because they put us through the learnings that we've agreed to learn. But some of them we've said in the past, and they are not serving us here any longer. So the dragons have set a flame between you and them. And now the silver dragons have come in. And these silver dragons, they spread their wings out around us, 2 dragons for each person. So you've got 2 dragons on either side of you, and you're standing in the middle within the flame, and then your fire dragon in front of you, continually stoking this flame. And this is the flame of Saint Germain. Feel yourself standing in this flame, and look at the wings of the silver dragons, and they're showing you quickly all the past lives and all the contracts that you're slowly burning up all along your timeline that you've been here on earth. And so watch this for a second. Archangel Michael is above us, and he's cutting cords that no longer serve us. And all of these contracts are being consumed, and all the things that we're hanging on to that no longer belong to us in the present are all being burned all along our timeline. And so see what you can see on the wings of the silver dragons. They're like their wings are a screen, and you can see this now. And right about now, who is this? There's someone coming in that's got a message for us. You know, who is this for sure? Archangel Ariel is now coming in. We can hear her as we're watching this fire go on. We're within the fire and we're watching our past lives. And Archangel Ariel has a message of clarity about you here and now as we've just cleared our past. She is now helping us with what we need to know now. And so listen to your message from Archangel Ariel. And she's bringing in Raphael to bring in further healing to us. All of the cords that don't serve us have been cut by Michael, and Raphael is there healing each and every one of them. And we're receiving a lovely message from Ariel. What is she telling you? If you could write it down or if you could just remember it. And now the flame is calming down. And you look above you, and you can see that the unicorns have come in, and they're filling you up with blessings and inspiration. And so now a new fire starts within us, a fire that lights up our heart, that lights up the excitement within us, because as we've let go of these things that no longer serve us, here we are, clean, fresh, and ready to begin brand new. We have new goals that we can breathe fresh energy into. Feel that the unicorns are pouring these into each and every one of us. They're so close. The unicorns, you can touch them. You can talk to them. See if you get a message from the unicorns and see if you can feel what they are pouring into you. What is the inspiration here? What are you free to do? What thing have you mastered in past lives? Are you ready to bring forward to the world at this time? We are upon a new golden age, and all of these, the dragons, the angels, and the unicorns are here to help us bring forward the things that we knew in Atlantis, the things we knew in Lemuria, the love and connection that we had with the earth. We're ready to bring forward into the now. And so feel your message now coming from the unicorns above you. And now we hear the drum beat again, and it's a different drum beat. It's more like a, and as that drum beat goes on, that's symboling for us that it's time to end. And so we thank the unicorns for coming, and we thank them for the blessings that will keep with us forever and ever. We thank Archangel Ariel for her messages. We thank Michael for cutting all these cords for us, and we thank Raphael for healing us. We thank the silver dragons for coming in and showing us our past lives and what we were letting go of. And we thank, of course, our beautiful, beautiful fire dragons for burning off what we don't want to use, what we're done with, and for inspiring us for our lives right here and now. And we thank them for this. And they all begin to disappear up into the sky, and as we watched them, we could still see the fires and the full moon up there so bright. We could feel the moon as if we could talk to her. Feel the moon on your face right now. Is there another message for you from the moon? How many generations, how many lifetimes has Mother Moon been watching you? So feel her message to you. And now we return to our place around the fire. And we each sit and we feel the energy of each person beside you again. Feel all the energy, feel ourselves grounding into Mother Earth so deep that we feel the crystalline core. Feel the unconditional love from the crystalline core of the earth surrounding you and filling you up. You know that you are always supported. Feel this. Feel that the earth has always known you, that she was made for us just as much as we were made for her. And then return to looking at the fire that we were looking at. And now take a deep cleansing breath. And let it go. And open your eyes. And we will see what Christy now has for us.
Okay. All right. So what's coming in is there was a lot of clearing with this. There were DNA activations, healing activations received. Activations from the archangels came in. Saint Germain was definitely there. So the violet flame was surrounding everyone. Just that golden light of Christ consciousness coming in as well. All kinds of elemental energies were coming in. Everyone received their chakras were aligned and balanced. There was some clearing there. And I was kind of looking at this. I was doing it. This is the geometry of light, angelic chakra grid, physical healing and chakra balancing. So I saw that. And the other one that's coming in, though, is emotional balance and support. So emotional body matrix, this was coming in as well. It was just surrounding everyone in those energies, those frequencies. There was a lot of languages of light coming in. Just all kinds of light surrounding everyone, and there were messages in that light, so everyone received whatever messages was best for them. And the other one that I saw, balances for stability and grounding, so everyone was receiving this as well. Okay. And we're going to do a, like I said before, it's a light wave restoration spell and incantation. This is for eternal youth, anti-aging, and full body restoration. Okay, so I'm going to say this 3 times. All right, so I'm going to gather up these energies so I can send them out to you. Okay, so let's get these going. There we go. Let the light of my soul shine bright and clear. Perfect body now appear. Awaken cells to my true form. Restore, renew, and now transform. Let the light of my soul shine bright and clear. Perfect body now appear. Awaken cells to my true form. Restore, renew, and now transform. Let the light of my soul shine bright and clear. Perfect body now appear. Awaken cells to my true form. Restore, renew, and now transform. Okay. And then there is the fountain of youth, youthful mind, body, and spirit. So I'm going to send these out to assist with that as well. And really asking of your genetics, of your DNA, and your chromosomes, and any other parts of every cell in your body, just asking those and inviting those to be renewed, to be youthened in the highest and best way for you, with ease and grace and comfort and harmony now. Bringing that unconditional love and light, that highest level of love and light, into every cell of your body and around every part of your being. Bringing in that confidence, bringing in joy, happiness, fun, playfulness, confidence, self-assured, self-worth, self-confidence, self-responsibility. Bringing in that, really bringing in that deserving, that worthy. Remember that you are deserving and worthy of anything that you choose to have. We think, if you think of air, you know, we breathe air. Do we go around asking ourselves, are we deserving and worthy of this? It just is, right? It's there. And just as easily anything else can be and is there, ready for you. Just as the air is always there, so can anything else, because you are deserving, you are worthy, just as you are the air that you breathe. Okay. Kira, did you want to do anything else, or did you want me to do another process?
Go ahead. Go ahead and do another process, and then we'll do our debrief at the end.
Okay. I didn't know how long you needed for that. Okay. So I feel that there are a lot of emotional things ready to be released at this time. So I'm going to like picture a hologram of each of you. It'll represent each of you. So I've got it sitting here. And I'm going to just tap in the emotions that are wanting to be released at this time. Okay. And just going to make sure that all systems and subsystems, including all emotional systems, that they're fully downloaded, integrated, and activated for everyone. You just do the emotions there. Okay. All systems and subsystems fully downloaded, integrated, activated. All connected to that master controller. It to be updated and upgraded to maintain that connection to all systems and subsystems. Fully activated. Okay. Lining and balancing everything. All balanced together. We're just going to cancel out and remove any and all proxying that anyone may be doing for anyone or anything anywhere that is non-beneficial. We're just going to cancel and remove that. And we have the soul wants and needs that we have, you know, and some of those are non-beneficial, non-productive. So we're just going to remove those that might be there. And just balancing the ones that are beneficial, that are productive, keeping those, balancing those. Okay. All right, and we all have destinies, but at some point in time in our lives, we may take on someone else's destinies that it's not really serving us to do so. So we're going to ask that any that we've taken on that are not for your, any that you've taken on that are not for your highest and best good, or that are not truly yours to complete in this lifetime or really any lifetime. So we're just going to ask that those destinies to be redistributed, to be reassigned to those that can complete them and that they will serve in the highest and best way. A lot of times this frees up a lot of stress that you might be feeling pulled in different directions, is because it's not really your direction to be pulled in. So we're just gonna kind of free that up and bring you back into wholeness. So take some deep breaths. And I just picture like a puzzle just being put back together, bringing those energies back in, reclaiming, restoring that soul energy, that soul power that belongs to you, bringing that back in. And any excess energy, soul energy, that can come directly from that highest source to you, we're just going to ask that each of you receive what is for your highest and best good, to restore that even more. Just going to do a clearing between you, everyone in their higher self, reconnecting you fully with your higher self so that you are aligned and connected with your higher self, and your higher self with that highest source, and that all of you are all connected and aligned in the highest and best way for you. Bringing in any assisting frequencies that are beneficial for you or for your higher self, bringing those in. Any morphic fields that are most beneficial so that you can maintain that connection, that alignment in the highest and best way for you. Just going to do a clearing of your divine teams, your God teams or divine teams, your guides, any that are not truly serving you, any that are not of the highest light or that are not there to serve you in the highest and best way, that are not there with the best intentions. We're just going to thank them for their service. We're just going to ask that they be sent to the light to receive any clearing or healing that they may be best for them. And asking that your divine teams, your God teams, your guides, that you have all that are best for you, making sure that your divine teams or your God team is expanded and increased to the maximum number allowed for you of those light beings that are there to assist you and help you. And that the maximum number allowed for you of God team members that have infinite healing abilities and powers, bringing those into your teams. And any other teams that that you, like if you are really, it's like you can create teams with these, like abundance teams, or, you know, like for healing. And any others, like there's some that specialize in helping you with abundance, that help you with healing, that help you with relationships. So we're just going to ask that whatever is best for you, that those teams are increased as well and formed to assist you in the highest and best ways. And that you have full access to those in the best way, just clearing out anything that you may have believed or that you may have that may be there from the past that may have caused any kind of disconnection. We're just going to reconnect you in the highest and best way. Whatever you believe in with that, that is what you will receive. So that you have the best divine assistance possible, that the best support possible to help you in an area of your life. And so now, if there's something specific that you would like in your life now, or something that you would that you picture for yourself, whether it be something that maybe you see yourself already accomplishing, like within a year from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, go out as far as you can, you know, feels comfortable for you to picture that. What does that look like to you? What does that feel like having that? Even if you're not sure, just what would it, you know, just being healthy and happy. Sometimes I just tell people to start with that, you know, and then, but you can add to it. What does your home look like? What does your relationship look like? That amazing relationship. Your friends, imagine your family there. Imagine what that looks like, everything just being harmonious and peaceful, yet fun and exciting. Imagine that laughter. What does that feel like? What does that look like to you? And it can be something small or it can be something bigger, because you can go back and watch the replay and do this process again. So just get that picture in your mind. All right, so we're going to bring that energy to the now for each of you individually. You will each receive the energies from that, whatever it is that you see. Bringing that energy to you, downloaded, integrated, and activated now. Any frequencies, any morphic fields from that time, and anything else that is most beneficial to help you to align with that now so that it manifests and materializes much, much faster. Really speeds up that process for you. Okay. And I'm just going to cocoon everyone up into an energy to hold in those frequencies. I'm just going to cocoon you in a light. It's a white light, and then I'm going to bubble you in a warm golden light of confidence. It's a calming energy, very calming, but it's got that confidence that you've got this, you can do this, you know, that you are worthy and deserving of all these things that you have seen, that you are aligned with those things, that you know what that feels like, and that you be downloaded, even if you're not exactly sure what that feels like, that you are downloaded with that feeling. What does that feel like? What does that look like? Just downloading you with those energies, with that information. With any instruction manuals, by the way, we can receive energetic instruction manuals. Okay, so that we're going to receive any instruction manuals that will help us with this journey, that will help us at this time. Any that are most beneficial for you to receive, downloaded, integrated, and activated now. Wow, there was a lot that came in with that, huh? All right, I'm just going to ask that your divine teams continue to assist you with this process, that they continue to support you in this in every way, and that they be there to continue this. So this will last for up to 5 days, actually. So allow that to come in and just say thank you. Just be open and say thank you, and know that you're receiving what is best for you, okay? Even if it's and look for little synchronicities. That's the other thing. I tell people, if you're not sure and you're like, oh, you know, if you're kind of in between and you're not sure what's going on, ask for signs, and then ask for them to be more clear, and then ask for them to be bigger signs. Okay? And then what you can do is you can, you know, look for those small synchronicities. If you find a penny on the ground, that is your sign of abundance is coming to you. Even that smallest thing, say thank you. Pick it up and put it in your pocket and say thank you. And bless it. Know that you are blessed. Know that you are powerful. All right? Look for that inspiration. It's all around you. Look for it. It is there. All right, so feel free to comment if you felt anything, if you experienced anything. You can put it in the chat, and I will let Kira finish up.
Thank you so much, Christy. That was amazing. So grateful, feeling all of these energies and the guides, really strong presence. So before we close out, I want to ground this all in the amazing energies and connections that Christy made for us, that beautiful journey that Teresa took us on. And so as you're just integrating all of the energies that came through, if you like, you can gaze at the fire here and receive that energy of the fire. You can close your eyes and just feel those energies within you. Touch back in with your breath and visualize a smile melting over you, the front, the back, and the center of your body, just like warm oil of smile melting all the way down you as the warmth of the fire melts any blockages away, transforming ice to water to vapor with the heat of the flames. And then visualize drawing up healing golden light from the earth, encasing you in a cocoon of healing light. Feeling all those healing energies just packed around you in a loving embrace. Imagine that you can open up the energy gates of your body, which are all over your skin, to receive even more light. And then as you exhale, gently close down, containing all of those beautiful energies. Imagine yourself larger than life, like your head is in the clouds, your feet are deep in the earth. You are so expanded and bright that you are calling in more and more all of these energies of the guides and the healing are with you, and they're calling in more. Calling in all of the support that you need to live your highest purpose. And now gather, feeling yourself growing brighter and brighter like a beacon of light. And say aloud or in your mind, I am a divine being of infinite love. I am what I am. I am a vessel of pure divine light, shining out like a beacon to the world. Now visualize a sanctuary of white light around yourself. You can make sword fingers if you like. A sanctuary of healing for yourself, your loved ones, anyone you come into contact with, and for all sentient beings. One more time, breathing in the light, overflowing the crown, the third eye, the throat, the heart, the solar plexus, the belly, and the root, overflowing with light. Rest in your own divinity. Grounding it into the physical moment. Take one more deep breath. Open your eyes, gather energy with your hands, and ground it in. Returning to the present moment. I'm going to take us back to gallery view on my view. So if you all would like to do a little debrief. So I'm going to ask you to share if you do not want to share. It is not mandatory, but it is much appreciated if it helps the whole group and to feel more united, to feel the unification of this ceremony that we've shared in together. So if anyone had something that came through that they would like to share, to either to support the rest of the group or to receive support from the group, because when we speak our intentions and experiences, it actually brings more life into them and more activation. So at this time, I invite anyone who feels called to share an experience to feel free. I think I saw Linda unmute. Linda, are you?
Hello.
Hi.
Wow. That was so amazingly powerful and beautiful. Oh, this is new, you guys. Wow. Thank you, all of you, so much. Oh, that was so powerful. I've got my sage and my organite pyramid and my Lemurian crystal, my favorite one. Oh. And to say, wow. Oh.
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 Thank you, Linda.
Thank you all. I love you. Oh. I was feeling this last few days. You know what? I've been so intuitive in my life and I didn't have any intuition about it. Oh, it's amazing. It's amazing. Oh. Oh.
Thank you, Linda. Love
Thank you.
you.
I gotta go now.
Mhm.
Oh, thank you.
Are you going to go, Linda, or just go off of camera?
I'm just going off camera.
Okay, cool.
Oh.
So I'm gonna look at what came through the chat. I know it's a lot to be asked to speak, so if you want to share in the chat, that's good too. Krista, let's see, Kathy says, that was so amazing. Krista says, thank all three of you so much. What a beautiful orchestra of energy you three have together. Thank you, ladies. Jessica says, that was great, really powerful. I felt a really profound connection to my higher self. Beautiful, Jessica, thank you. Krista says, I felt amazing shifts. Oh, I felt my dragons cuddling me. Aw, yay. And Kathy says, my dragon was my mother dragon, so loving, like a mother I always wanted. Oh, how precious. I'm so grateful to all of you for sharing. And I felt called to share also about my dragon. The first time I met a dragon with Teresa, I met a silver dragon that said that I was that was my family, the silver dragons. But today I met a red gold fire dragon, and it was so powerful to merge with that dragon. I felt so expanded through that journey, and the fire element is so powerful and strong. And I just want to remind all of us, with this Aries moon, we are seizing a really powerful spark of inspiration and an opportunity to take that inspiration into manifestation. So really hold your vision and know that when it gets hard, when it feels like we're being put through the flames, it's because we're being given an opportunity to rise up to the next level. And I've been feeling that really powerfully, and I've been taking that opportunity, and I can feel that next level of expansion for all of us, that just by virtue of you stepping into this group, you have taken that next step, but there is so much more available. So that's what I'm feeling called to share. And if anyone else wants to share before we close out.
I did want to just to remind everybody to be hydrated, to drink water, plenty of water, rest if your body wants to rest. But after something like this, do something fun. Do something that makes you laugh. Do something that that really, restores and reminds you of that fun, that happiness, that joy. It will just keep you in that higher vibration. Okay, and that's do something that you enjoy doing. Is it singing? Is it dancing? Is it whatever it is that brings you joy, whatever makes you happy, or whatever you just enjoy doing, do that. Reward yourself for making this investment. Reward yourself for making this choice to be here with us. And your subconscious thanks you for that when you reward yourself with something that is fun. And just find a funny movie or music that you like, whatever it is, something uplifting, and it will just keep you in that higher vibration. Okay, and so that's just what I was guided to share with everyone, and just to drink plenty of water, but to listen to what your body is telling you. If you feel energetic, go do something fun. If you feel like you need to rest, then rest and then wake up and then do something fun. But they're telling me definitely to bring in that fun. So there's like dolphin energies and all kinds of things coming in as well. But just, yeah, so definitely do that, and to maintain that high vibration. Right now is the time for manifesting, and being in that higher vibration, you can do that even more quickly. So that's just what I was guided to share.
Thank you, Christy. Beautiful. I'm also going to share this comment from Jessica. It's really beautiful. Archangel Gabriel was so present for us today. It was remarkable. Just burning everything away with the dragons so that golden codes in our DNA could be restored. It really helped to lift me up after going through a firing squad this weekend just for being myself. I guess it was part of the process of this initiation. Thank you for sharing that, Jessica. Yeah, that's exactly right. That if we can utilize those times of going through the flames, we can actually create magic. So thank you so much for that dedication to yourself and sharing that to help our whole group to take that next step to the next level. And so before we jump off, we are at our hour. I want to invite you all, because the intention is to do at least 5 of these total, and each full moon is a different energy. So when we have a water full moon, I'll be bringing in the water element really strongly, just like I brought the fire in this time. When we have the air full moon, I'm going to bring in a sound bath. When we have the earth full moon, we'll bring in all of our crystals and rocks. I mean, we always seem to bring our crystals no matter where we go, but it'll be even more amplified in that way. And so every time we come together each month this way, it's going to be different and more, it won't be more or less. I'm just saying if you do multiple rituals together this way, it will be amplified over time. And so I want to invite everyone who joined for this one to take the opportunity, because we are offering a package deal for the whole set of 5. Because you purchased this first one, if you choose to upgrade, I will prorate the price. So you just have to reach out to me directly to get the link to do that. There won't be a separate link on the website, but I am definitely happy to do that for anyone that chooses to upgrade the single experience to the series. So I just want to give you all that opportunity. And I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for being here today. I feel so honored to be able to share this space with each and every one of you. You are precious, dear hearts, and I love you. And that's what I have. If anybody else has any last words, the floor is open. All right, well, I guess in that case, we will close out until next time. I'll see you all around Facebook, and
Yes.
really enjoy this, this feeling. Like Christy said, use it to celebrate, use it to focus, allow those guides to come through with clarity so that you will really fully utilize this experience to your highest good, and many blessings.
Thank you all for being here.
I'm putting on the song Celebrate, and I'm going to dance.
There you go.
Okay, perfect. Awesome.
Namaste, everyone.
Namaste.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.